Kimo Park Station. My taxi lands in Park Station.
Yeah.
I just want thingy.
Oh, but
So I
yeah,
think they
Rodipot.
took me. They either took me. I think that the taxi is in MTN. They took me to Brie. That type of situation. I can feel like Brie. They don't even take me into the taxis. But it takes down. And then they're like, but shorter plate. Yeah. So now I'm thinking I play ticket 20 rand. Nigga, I'll give you $20. Dog, just show me where to take. Nigga, this person would say 100 rand. Man. But there was a situation where that money, like, if I talk that money back, get some money old. Because he's like, I don't know how they scam me, those people, but they scam me.
God.
How can you go toilet and
I'm walking by, this guy comes. He's a prophet. This guy, he literally told me everything that I'm experiencing, the things that I silently cried to myself about because I was not vocal. And then it's telling me how one, two, three. Hey, that man. I'm prophet.
I'm prophet out me.
I'm prophet. God, you got a give a pillow back.
Do you know what I'm on? Like, I don't like one of these ATMs and it was late. One of these ATMs that never close, right? So guys, I'm going card there. I was alone at the time. Mutu feta go tswa, and then what's my and then it's my turn, right? I get card. The person who feta go tswa, o acta ka o lositse something.
Like
o-
ba phela fela. And ba phela fela ba fafatsa dilo outside. So I was having a conversation, like this guy was saying the wild thing. And I have my pull game is so strong. Nigga, you are literally 33 years old. I caught trace of a child.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to our podcast. It's not new anymore, right? This is called Yeah, I Said It, brought to you by the Potheads Network. My name is Cardia Cantona Madlera, but I'm not alone. As you can see, we're in an elegant setting. And the lady next to me is just all elegance. I'm not alone, I'm with my co-host.
Toss, yeah.
So you're not going to introduce yourself to our people. Like, they're fine. They'll figure themselves out.
Why do you need to know me? Like nothing, apparently.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
You're pinky, but she's always wearing black. So we need to decipher
My
that
heart
at
is
one
pink.
point.
My insides are pink.
Alright. We're gonna be talking about a lot today. I think the first thing that I want us to talk about is Joburg Scams. Like, khale ke scam you mafethu. Like, I'm not gonna lie, khale ke scam you.
Out.
Yeah, like I feel like every year, ne? I've been in Joburg for what, 4 years, and every year there's a new scam that I didn't know about, and suddenly it's
Wait.
you know.
What was the first scam?
The first one, bruh, was when
Your initiation, actually.
the initiation is that like that MTN. I was trying to check out Joburg, right?
Ow.
So I wasn't living in Joburg. I've got an uncle that lives in Rodiport. So I fitla go MTN. Ke batla di text di yang kae Rodiport. Ba re di ko Brie. Magano ke botsa batho ba like ke botse. Now I know when you go to the text, you have to ask the rank marshal. Oh, you see those people? They tell me, oh, taxi guy. They took me to the wrong taxi rank. Santla, I don't know where Brie is. I don't know. Like mo Park Station. My taxi lands in Park Station.
Yeah.
I just want thingy.
Oh, but
So I
yeah,
think they
Rodipot.
took me. They either took me. I think that the taxi is in MTN. They took me to Brie. That type of situation. I can feel like Brie. They don't even take me into the taxis. But it takes down. And then they're like, but shorter plate. Yeah. So now I'm thinking I play ticket 20 rand. Nigga, I'll give you $20. Dog, just show me where to take. Nigga, this person would say 100 rand.
Oh, but this 100 rand
But that's 100 rand, bruh. Yeah, bruh. And then I come over 20 rand. We born a guy played kazoo. We born a guy played that 220 rand. Yo,
This is
what's
not
that?
funny.
Joburg.
This is not fun because actually a lot of people fall for that, guys. There are no free directions. Wa bona,
Mm.
nna ke tswa kgoneng ke latlhega, and ke ipotsa gore I will never ever ask for direction. Mo
So
Joburg,
what are you doing?
I walk
Are you just
blindly. I let that person know gore manega tsela e leng kare ke hona mara I
you
ke
follow
sure.
the stars?
I follow the stars. I follow the word of God. I'm like, please lead me.
So yeah,
Hey,
here's a tip. If you come
100
to Joburg,
don't ask for directions.
don't ask no one, bro. Rara request to your location or ask the rank marshal. You see that guy with the clipboard? Yeah,
Wa
that's
re
the person.
mbulisa kala.
Yeah,
O
umbulisa
feta,
ka.
sir, ke petisetse ka na re sa bona, ma'am.
More ready.
Ma re di khulumo, o re mbulisa. Yeah, they always humble you like, o kana ra tumedisa.
Yeah, and you
O
can't
re
even speak
dumela ngara
Tswana.
ngizwa lento ekhulumayo.
Yeah, you can't even say Tswana. You can't speak
Nna mara ka se bua
English.
Setswana
Serious.
ka nkane.
Na
I'm like,
ma already khuluma.
re.
Uzokhuluma.
Taxi ya Orlando e foka e fa. A re o thini mama ke re. Taxi ya Orlando.
Yo, and
A
then
re
there
ka
was
fela
this
hle.
other scam, right? Like a rata show.
O rata dilo. That is about scam me.
So this scam, I had a nigga of mine that was shooting videos for me. He was living in Hillbrow or Uville,
Mara lo
somewhere
ena.
there. So now I'm holding my bag
Mm.
there, going with my laptop. This nigga throws in child in front of me. So I got born a child. I pass by. This nigga picks it up.
Throws it.
Hey, didn't you see that money? What? What money? Hey, this money, bro. And then there's another nigga that's following. So he's like, hold this. I hold the money.
Wa holda.
I got hold of child. So the other guy he comes in, he's like, yo guys, those guys that are chilling there, I dropped money, and then those guys that are chilling there
Ba re ke
say,
nna le
"Ke
topile.
lona le itopile." Or what? So now me, I'm thinking this nigga is decent. You know, he's dressed decent. He doesn't look like a criminal. The guy that said hold.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn not to be like a child to me, utlan share 500.
Mm.
I sure. At the end of the day, I can see what happened, man. But there was a situation where that money, like ke tshwarisa that money
Back.
back. Get some money old. Cause he's like I don't know how they scam me, those people, but they scam me.
God.
Ha ke fitla ko toilet ntja. Ke re ke bula ke di kuranta.
And it was
Nigga, o itse ba beile ba
tšhelete.
beile shapo. Ba beile le 50 rand ko ntle, wa bona, like a 50 rand. But that is not a 50 rand. It's paper. They printed 50 rand. When you look at it, bruh, they even wrapped it nicely. But it's
Go
like,
lavi.
bah,
Go
they took time, they
lavi.
took effort, you know? Ja.
Mara double experience.
Nah,
Yeah.
Joburg. Have you ever been scammed in Joburg?
I've been no, not in Joburg. Funny thing. Hey guys. It was in Val.
Yeah.
So I used to live in Val, and that time of my life, like I was clinically depressed. So like I was just walking by, like yeah, bophelo ne bo dila ka nna. Le nna ke re ke dila ka bona, bo reject. So I'm walking by, this guy comes, he's a prophet. This guy, he literally told me everything that I'm experiencing, the things that I silently cried to myself about because I was not vocal. Nna ne ke sa le motho wa go bua gore ke ja ke 1 2 3. Hey, that man, I'm prophet.
Ako prophet o dume.
I'm prophet. Ka re ya rara ke bophelo ba ka. Like literally, that is my life, and that is what I suffer with because I also have hormonal imbalance where like I'm constantly on my periods. So that man wa ka lotso gore ene o na le bothata ba madi eng. Ke re what's king. Modimo ke star. A re
Oh, no,
bona.
nkiseditse motho
Bona.
o relevant.
Ka re bona. Motho o itse mathata out. So we went. He was like to me, let us go to where you live at. Don't get like laptop and stuff, the teddy bear inside gore sa bona. And then ke batla o nwe metsi fela, ha o nwa metsi ao, we'll be typing something so that lo tsa go di bulega. Le nna but I genuinely think batho ba ba berekisa something gore because your
Yeah,
sense
because your
goes
sense is
away.
gone,
It's
bruh.
gone. So like kinka laptop. Ile worst part kinka laptop ya this other friend. Kinka laptop ka hlohl. Kinka di teddy bear ka hlohl. And the sad thing about teddy bear is that teddy bear nearly teddy bear my late brother. That was the only thing we had
So you
of
just
him.
gave it, baby.
So I just hotlet everything. So when we get to the car, I drink the water. When I spit it out, it was reddish. It was reddish. Shabare. This is why you're always constantly bleeding and stuff and stuff and stuff. And he was like to me, "Waga go toilet to your blood clots that darker now."
Mm.
Which was true. When I went to the toilet, it was darker. It's a go toilet. Laptop.
Your laptop is gone.
Laptop is gone. The car is gone. The teddy bear is gone.
Your blood has not stopping.
My blood is not stopping. My blood is still dark. Good, and it's dark. And it was so heavy. Hey, I cried. Yo, I cried because in my head I was like, I have to probably find 5K plus to
Just to cover
replace
that loss.
laptop. How am I even gonna tell Koha Hore guys?
Funny guy on it,
Give
literally.
peace and laptop. Oh, yeah, I literally fell. Yeah,
I think some of us, we always need that savior. You know what I mean? We always need somebody to just. That's why these scams star the quick money. These scams star we profit. They work
they
on us. You
work
know what I mean? That's like the first thing. We always want somebody to just come out of nowhere and then
and
just
be like, you know,
make our dreams come true and make things okay.
Korea, man, you're gonna stop bleeding. You're gonna stop having
Cause
what you
then I
pray.
don't gonna chill tail and like
Oh, bona
yeah,
chelete.
man, I can 50K man if that would.
Chelete ya
Ke go ke
rente.
nagana le mathata ke ga nka kala le 500 gona mo
Bona.
ke go like situation e ka change no fetwa bona fitla go ntlong ka KFC at least.
Ke party.
Oh,
Ka fihla ka
party.
grocery.
Oh, mona
Ba re
Tom.
carry wa maboso. Like these people know exactly because as much we always need saving. We're always
Yeah, we
going through
do.
something. And about Tola when you're like vulnerable, needing something then better attack. But I genuinely feel like these people buy better meat or something. Because it doesn't make sense. Even the
All logic,
smartest people, your
all
logic
logic.
literally disappears.
Cause you know something once happened. You see, talking about Val. There's this guy. Actually, my girl was explaining this to me.
Mm.
I was not around. So this person, Oko Carlton Center, right? Like, nah, I never really give people money. You see. So this guy's like, Kalungoli saying 50 rand, I wanna ke batla go pagama taxi.
Yeah, ba
O
ke ba itse
bolelle,
gore
ke batla go pagama taxi ke Val. And
stranded.
Ngoli said, he's clean.
They're always
It's
clean.
very clean.
They're always clean. One thing about them, they're always clean.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So when she gets to the house, she just remembers, oh, 50 rand. She just remembers, did I just give somebody that I don't know 50 rand out of nowhere? She calls me like, yo, I gave somebody that I don't know 50 rand. So she was not aware of herself giving it
Doing
away
that.
in the act. But when she gets home, she's like, I literally do remember giving somebody 50 rand. What? And she doesn't do that. Couple of days later, MTN, we meet the same guy. Kopa 50 randa. Ya go ya va. Aga. Kala 50 randa.
Every day we have Val.
Whatever day, every day.
Every day we have
Oh,
Val.
so pa 50
We're
randa ha va.
stranded. And you have Val get 25 ranta.
Aga, if you don't give me my 50 rand now, gizoti vimba. And we're in the taxi rank, and you know when we say vimba in the taxi rank, everybody will come for you.
They vimba.
Yeah, that guy took out 50 rand, and I'm there like, what's going on?
Taxi rank is the only place in Joburg mo ka tshwara phone wa fa.
Never.
Nna go taxi
MTN.
I'm comfortable go taxi
Bra,
rank.
go ke taxi rank.
I'm uncomfortable mo Brie.
You're uncomfortable, Mubri.
Gale ke bona dithunya di watwana.
Really?
M10 a nna ke M10 ke polase jo.
Oh.
A nna ke polase da.
Even like MTN is the most scariest place, man,
Nyope
in
se tsa
Joburg.
teng tse go na le monare wa Nzama la se ka mo fa loop. So this other nyope is like our law se Soweto. I'm like, yeah. You can tell
Oh, you can tell.
So yeah, I think that I
And I feel like MTN is the scariest for me because I always have my back here. There'll be some nigga trying to just snatch your back like a kgaole fela ka thipa ko morago dilo dingwe.
Mara thing gape ga ile letsatsi la go man la di badi ke letsatsi la go man.
But every year, bruh,
When name is clans.
The other scam.
How you
What
say?
happened? I forgot, bro. I forgot, but I was at the ATM. I was at the ATM.
On stress.
So, so how can I get a card? Do you know what I'm on? Like, I don't like one of these ATMs and it was late. One of these ATMs that
Yeah.
never close, right? So guys, I'm getting a card there. I was alone at the time. Mutu feta go tswa, and then what's my and then it's
Mm.
my turn, right? I get getting a card. The person who feta go tswa, o acta ka o lositse something. Like o tlogetse something. O tshwara card ka ka speed. Like bona tsile like before like bona tsile card a itseng. I see what nah, there's a new thing that you do. What you just tap your card. Yeah, but where did my card go? This guy goes. Once I look like the machine ate my card. Oh, what the fuck?
I get to.
This guy and your man and all of a sudden there's people now suddenly at the ATM. They're telling me to dial star what. If you dial star what.
I get to. I get to.
So much about conflict because now can't take it. Can we take it quiet? So kay dahil hasta what. And then I come to my senses. I'm like, no, man. Those people can't do shit with my card because I don't have a pin. But you know, I was panicking. So when I'm panicking, and like, go na le memo, I feel like she's a concerned mother. She wants me to dial star what. And then if I do my pin there in the star what. Like, no, I get I just gave away my pin to the star what. Ka transfer saka. Ke isa kuchominya. Klang.
Yeah.
Took it to my friend. Around 15 minutes later, transaction.
Failed. Decline.
Yeah, like it's a I'm sure 15 rand or something or 30 rand.
Mm.
Or 30 rand was withdrawn go pack station. I'm like, it's the what but tomorrow I'm clear. But when I'm clear, I'm one juice.
What? You Joburg is insane. Like Joburg criminals are so creative, guys.
Yeah,
These people. Oh, but now Kyoya cancer. But I tell her no.
for real. And I
But
heard
I
that
tell her no.
South Africa is very close to finding the cure for HIV.
Ah, but I lie. Yeah,
But la
now
bola kuma.
like the minute you find a cure, but for the like yeah. So pharmaceuticals can't make money anymore because of now you're taking away their money. So whoever is busy, probably living in a cave or the minute are out.
Unless it starts that cure starts getting branded by your Johnsons and Johnsons and your
Hey Johnson, ke sabi ka Johnson and Johnson guys. It's a vaccination and I know ke
yeah.
phela ke lwala. Yo, like I've been
People
having
died out of that
flu
vaccination.
for two people died, did malwetse, and then I was never a person who a low immune. Yes, I can low blood and stuff, but lots of flu. I since you get vaccinated, I born.
You go tshwara
Two
every 2
seconds,
seconds.
2 seconds. Ah,
No,
stop,
it's crazy
bad.
because by saying when you get vaccinated, they actually give you so that your immune system gets
Hey, it's supposed to
that
be.
is vaccination.
You're nice that.
Can we get to the next topic?
Like the bad.
No, but this topic and I want to
I
understand.
always come out with topics that I no longer want to talk about because the thing is, the inspiration at the time and place is boiling me. So I'm like, I need to
So
cut
you
this
want
out.
us to skip this?
And no Giflangar, like, I'm a princess today. Like, Habibi's watching. And then Gibaga Matata Habibi.
Habibi ile mang ile AI.
Like, I don't doing There's. Oh, na hagi sa nyaka roboto. That's like
So we're not talking about the next topic. Are we skipping it?
We can talk about it, but it's mainly like this whole thing, yeah, male infertility.
Mm-hmm.
Like men, I don't know who iragalang ka bana, but men are never they never take care of their health or whether or HIV like banna ba phela fela. And ba phela fela ba fafatsa dilo outside. So I was having a conversation like this guy was saying the wild thing. "Horo, now I have my polo game is so strong. Nigga, you are literally 33 years old. Are caught trace of a child. Are you sure it's a plug game or are you infertile?
Mm.
Because some
I
other,
saw a post like that.
because some people you can pull out and then that little nyana sperm, it can swim and
But
form a child.
isn't there like a way? But I don't know if they do it nowadays, ne,
Yeah.
in the new generation of dating. But I know that in the olden days, like if a guy was infertile and couldn't produce a child, the brother will step in
Yeah, to
to, yeah, the wife.
because also like it has always been an uncomfortable thing because I don't know, men generally believe that if you're infertile, you're inadequate of being seen as a masculine figure in the society, and it doesn't make sense. So apparently back then when the nigga was infertile, it
Mm,
was a thing ya hore batlang ka makoto on the side, but maybe you're not having
mm,
children because of the man. So at least I put to the
mm,
side.
mm,
So we're not nginengani zakamfo. Babo. So
mm.
it has always been that thing. It's the stereotype. I'm not seen as a man. I can't be a man because of now my thing doesn't work. And then what they end up doing is they badger the woman now for when a win and stuff. But that is never the case. You have never went to the clinic and actually tested if
Yeah.
your things
But
are
how is that
productive.
conversation though? Like,
That conversation is never nice.
you go to the clinic just to check your infertility.
Hey, why? I gotta o batla lapa, o batla o
Mm.
aga.
Yeah, I think it depends when you're ready for family planning.
When you're ready for
Mm.
family planning, because you can't always put the blame on women, honestly. You can't. But that woman has had a miscarriage or o bile le ngwana, and then now I'm with you. There's nothing happening. And you keep
Mm.
on blaming me. No, try this, try that. Have you seen the doctor? Have you
Mm.
gotten tested? Or can you actually produce life or you
So
can't?
what do you think about guys that are too fertile? Like every time the nigga hits his child.
And about the condom, okay, like
Yeah.
why?
So what do you
Why?
think about that situation?
I think it's good.
Because now
If
I think God kind of balanced out the world in a way, you know.
balance how cause re salela banna.
Mara ba
And
bangata, man.
banna ba fetsa, they
There's
wake up and be like, I identify as a gay person, okay, sharp. And then re setse ka mseleko, and mseleko wa mona o tlo batla ke stroke, ka mona le basadi ba million, a sa na le zaga. Like it's not fair. It's
mm.
nothing is balanced out actually. I can't do balanced out.
And then you go to Nigerians. There's the border. There's every nationality under the sun here in Africa, in South Africa, in Joburg. You know, if you feel like the
It's
Tswana
candy.
men are infertile,
Apparently
go to
tournaments
Oga.
the
Oga.
too feminine.
Tswana men are too feminine.
Apparently.
What do you think?
I haven't
Have you dated Tswana men?
mm-mm.
What have you dated?
I've dated a colored, a Zulu, Ndebele. Oh, the worst.
Well, when
I saw the. I saw the sign.
that's why she's going to AIs. Like she's experienced the Zulu toxicity and the colors.
No, the Zulu wasn't the colored. Hey, go to well colored.
No, but yeah, colors are like that.
Colors are like. Mm. And the thing is cute. It's not cute to like when they identify you according to your race or whatever.
Mm,
But bao label lady, lots bad,
mm.
body drug abuse, the crime. Or like there's nothing ever positive that comes out from the colored society. Hiding. I want
Except
to
for the
buy.
mixed race
Yeah,
and the light
me.
skin
Yeah, all I can
and
and
the
then what?
looks.
Yeah, and then what? Can you save the economy? No, you can't.
Yes, Gayton McKenzie. And then I don't see what Gayton McKenzie is doing for the arts and culture. Oh,
Who is it?
nah, man, but we unfiltered here.
Who is it? Who is it?
Like, he's the minister of arts and culture almost. It is Khaled.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, but I
And
don't
you're
see.
tronco.
Yeah,
Wala
but
ka
then
sa
he
tlhaloganyeng.
moved past that.
No, but
I believe in second chances. I'm
yeah,
not gonna
believe in
lie.
second chances, but make it make sense. Like I be fair. Bo Gaten have always had the connection. O tlhaga tronko setsele minister of what. Whenever ka o tshwarela something, it child. You could never ever get employed again. But a whole pandit is a minister. We've had the pandits still the
Your network
president.
is your net worth, bruh.
Ah,
Like
guys,
that's it. I've actually read his book, so I kind of understand in a way his mindset and how he moves in a way. But I just feel like he's not a good fit for arts and culture. I feel like that was a
Cause ga e
terrible.
tlhaloganye.
I don't see what he's doing.
Honest, because I think that the thing that he did, Nilo spin. I get that is a whole thing, but
Yeah,
you
but
can't
because it's
say
colored.
who's spin and arts and culture.
Because he's colored, you know. He's gonna look
Well,
out
what
for
are we
his
learning
colored
from
brothers,
that?
man.
But through you waste money on alcohol. Like there's nothing that's uplifting about it. It doesn't contribute anything to the economy.
Mhm.
And then you go, shut the fuck
So when
up.
you don't believe that a person can come from jail and actually,
I do believe it, but I be fair. I be fair. Because there are people also who have
life
been
ain't fair.
wrongly imprisoned.
You
And
even see it in job applications where people have put degrees tse di eng and then wena o botla o tlo go hira crush ya gago or girlfriend ya gago
because of that's my man.
and do you understand?
That's my man.
So life is just not fair.
Life is not life.
That's it. It's about who you know in this life, and that's just facts.
So basically, nna ke itse batho ba useless ke ntho mpotsang yona.
Nna ha ke useless piki wa bona no dutse mo di-podcasteng wa bua o apere di-cocktail dress life ya elevator.
I got no words. I ain't got no words. I ain't got no words. Speaking of elevation, I want to touch on the thing the people will look up to and the personal things that occurs on the side. Like lately, well, not lately, but the likes of Abori so they've been, celebrated and stuff. And for me, I was like, it's kind of like an ick because you can't celebrate a person who committed suicide. I get what he tried to do, get caught in first and stuff, but we're in a generation where mental health it's a problem.
But don't you think it kind of highlights mental health? It kind of highlights that it's a thing.
It highlights,
You know
but
what I
it
mean? And you
also
can't.
promotes suicide in a
No,
way.
I don't think it does. I
It
think
does.
no, I don't think it does. I think
Because he made it seem like it's a cool thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna have a legacy afterwards. I'm gonna be celebrated because and we're black people. Unfortunately, how is that the
but
suicide? Goes
what are
into
you being celebrated for?
Harit, but moral of the story. Because I was
That nigga lived.
lived what?
Bruh, that nigga did a lot of shit, bro. Have you seen Cotton Fest? Did you ever see that speech where he was on stage and he was like, give the kids you, that nigga, yeah. You know, that's what we're celebrating. That's what and then now I have a conspiracy theory. I don't think Ricky killed himself, man. I think Busoni Babulile Ricky. It's a conspiracy theory. Allegedly. Allegedly.
So Molaile.
I think um have you ever heard a radio or podcast or TV talking against big corporations that actually have power? I think when we talk about record labels, when you mention Ambitious is a black record label, right? When you mention record labels like Ambitious,
They're black.
it's
But
black
the way they sound
owned.
black people over. I didn't think
Exactly.
it's like Afrikaners behind.
That's exactly the only thing that we hear about your Mabala noise, your ambitious, but we never hear anything about Universal Music. We never hear anything about
And they've
Sony
done
Music.
people dirty.
Yeah, but then it's in a hush hush.
I think, but like when you're black, your things are easily exposed.
I think it's easier to target. I don't know, man. It's a conspiracy theory. You know, it can be true, it can be untrue, but I really believe that people like your Ricky uh are people that were actually leading the new wave to independence.
Oh yes,
Do you understand?
yeah, I guess
So corporate does not need black people being independent and creating
it
for themselves.
doesn't. It really
It
doesn't.
it can't. It can't
Whether
work.
it's in music or
Yeah, that's
any
why
business venture.
now when you talk out about ambitious, as soon as you mention ambitious, you get that stigma. Oh, ba rapile batho.
Eh,
But you don't see this thing. Ya gore MT right now can drop a song and any day, and the whole of South Africa is gonna listen to it,
literally.
and it's because of ambitious.
Mm.
When we think about DJ's Boo, we're thinking Zahara. Eh, o rapile Zahara.
Can like moms, I guess.
It's like, do you understand?
Oh, Like, when
Anything.
is he gonna confess though? Like, but re bagolo, guys.
Gore ke Mzakazak.
Re bagolo tle, just say it. Like,
Nigga, he's still milking that. He's still milking that
in
money.
order
He's not gonna.
bo tsa
And
gore
then he loses the paycheck. Come on, you can't mess
so
around
think
with
o
your
tlo
money.
re botsa a tlhokofetse.
Yeah, yeah, we'll find out in the obituary. Gore. Uh,
Yeah.
from the age of
Spoiler
what I was in Zeke.
But that is true. I think they like you can never. It just goes to show that the world, the universe is against black excellence. It's again. I'm like right now where we are at Newtown. For those who don't know, it's our location. The entire floor here, black entities have been kicked out,
Mm.
and then they try to oppress them by coming up with financial bills that don't make sense. Like,
It's
it's a
like
small
Cape Town,
space.
bruh.
It's like now it's like everything is so expensive that I can't even
Yeah, you
afford
can't.
to pay my own
Mm,
employees because the money just goes to the building owners. So now literally black people, black entities are out of this space.
mm,
They're out of this space.
mm.
Because it's a body non-black entities.
I think it's the same method that they used in Cape Town. Have you seen have you been to Cape Town?
Mm.
Where have you been? You've been in the city and you've been in the castle,
I've
right?
been in the Kasi, the city. The Kasi is trash.
Yes. Have you seen like the divide? Like Cape Town, the city is so clean. Everything,
So lovely.
like everything is organized. You understand? Mari da okreya a bachelor. A bachelor room ka 9,000.
Mm.
It just has a toilet
Hey, go
and a
fedile.
kitchen. That's 9K, 10K standard. Like
Yeah.
so, they apparently they keep it clean by keeping it expensive.
Mm.
So the people that actually live in the city are people that can afford to live in the
To
city.
live there.
Not everybody can afford to live in the
You
city.
can't.
So a lot of people and you can imagine like it's a kiki mamba in Cape Town.
Mabu.
The party is a DA.
Hey, come on.
It's DA, right? Mar
Onana Cape Town ka tshwara ke FF orange ai.
Mar is DA also it's a bukayalisha bo Google.
But then their own priority is Cape Town. Because
The
where the
city.
money is at.
Mm,
Bokhalisha raga ka mikhukhu. Nobody gives a fuck about that, unfortunately.
mm.
Because Cape Town can the money ke yona that is glamorized and stuff. So jiggy jiggy, I'm not gonna want to mention Bokhalisha. I'm not.
Mm.
So and nobody takes care of that. And then people think we have it West Coast guys. I'm not a plabutebo, honestly. We're
So
living
so so
large.
okay, thinking about the situation in Cape Town right now, ne? Uh, and then you look at how the state of Joburg. Do you think because now if they implement the Loteletsa go Cape Town here in Joburg, nobody's gonna afford life in Joburg, right?
Already, no one is affording life in Joburg as it
No,
is.
but at least we kgona go fitlhella mfetho, like
Yeah, but at least
you've
one of
got
the
option.
out.
Yeah, you can, and you can do something. In Cape Town, you have to actually have a 9 to 5 job that's actually paying really good in order to like just afford the life there. And most of the money that you're gonna get is gonna go to rent because dog bachelor, like if you want to start with your partner, let's say let's start a family, let's go to a
So it's
two
a 190
bedroom
15K
ke
wage.
bokae for 2 bedroom.
Mm.
Do you understand? So that your kids can go that side and you guys go that side. Do you understand? Like more Jersey, you can get a decent
5K.
5K Newtown.
5K.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think it's better that side, the way they implemented the way the government that side is
I think it's messed up because you are just basically saying the rich remain rich, the poor remain
remain
poor.
poor?
You're literally just saying it like that.
But if you don't help, you end up like Joburg.
Yeah, you end up more Joburg and then you suffer, but more Joburg you suffer while you are able to do something for yourself. So kako
Mm.
you are suffering, you can't even do shit for yourself. Because you're just doing shit for the landowners and
Mm.
unfortunately. So
Mm.
we can't have that, honestly. Re tsofetse hle guys. Oh, ke lata 50 and
What the 50?
ke lata
You're
50.
not even halfway
No,
there.
ke lata 50 guys and okay, you are. Ah.
Hey, shit.
Can be.